headlines of this bulletin. The ACTS program themed Today's Pace of Living in Cần Thơ in celebration of the New Year 2023 at Lưu Hữu Phước Park. The virtual groundbreaking ceremony of 12 North-South Express Road component projects in 2021-2025 phase at a total length of 723 kilometers. The transport operation in Cần Thơ City rapidly rebounded after the COVID-19 epidemic had been under control. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On December 31st evening, the ACTS program themed Today's Pace of Living in Cần Thơ brought the happy atmosphere of the spring to audiences from Lưu Hữu Phước Park and on the channel of Cần Thơ City's radio and television station. The program was attended by Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, come Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiếu, Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, come Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường, standing members of the People's Council People's Committee and Vietnam Fatherland Fronts Committee of Cần Thơ City, and a majority of people. Nearly 20 routines convey two topics of the program, heading towards ancestors, national traditions, the party alcohol when celebrating peaceful spring, and following heroic historical pages of the fatherland of Cần Thơ City and efforts fostered for the central city of Mekong Delta region. The program was carefully prepared. Likely to say, along with the entire nation, Cần Thơ City has successfully opened and recorded many special marks in 2022, and this is the trust in many new successes to be gained in the new year. On January 1st, 2023, the Transport Ministry held the virtual groundbreaking ceremony of 12 North-South Express Road component projects in 2021-2025 phase at a total length of 723 kilometers. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended and delivered instructions at the central transmission location in Quảng Ngãi. Deputy Prime Minister Lê Minh Khái attended the virtual ceremony in the main transmission location in Hậu Giang Province, together with leaders of ministry sectors and Mekong Delta regional localities. Cần Thơ Hậu Giang component projects include an express road beginning at kilometer 15 plus 350 on the National Highway 1 in Cái Răng Urban District, Cần Thơ City, and ending at kilometer 53 plus 000 while connecting with Hậu Giang Cà Mau component project in Vị Thủy Township, Hậu Giang Province. The length of the whole route is around 37.65 kilometers, and the total investment is 10 trillion. 370.74 billion Việt Nam đồng. The Transport Ministry suggested Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang Province keep paying attention to giving instructions to finish the site clearance task in the second quarter of 2023, offering support for many investors and construction units to accelerate inspections, ensure security order and traffic safety in the process of conducting the project. Last year, Cần Thơ City rapidly rebounded the transport operation after the COVID-19 epidemic had been under control. Different transport means such as road, water, and aviation attracted a majority of passengers. Specifically, there were 1.3 million international arrivals transported through Cần Thơ International Airport, around 1.6 million passengers transported through bus stations, and around 200,000 through Cần Thơ boat wharves, and 3.3 million tons of goods transported through domestic ports, and 3.5 million tons transported through roads. There were 7 bus routes, 5 of which had settled operation. Transport units are now accelerating their transport services and means to serve travelers on Tết. In 2022, the public investment capital plan set for Cần Thơ City was more than 7 trillion 659 billion Việt Nam đồng. As of December 30th, the city has disbursed the capital rate of 79.6%, in which department sectors disbursed the public capital at the rate of 74.3%, whereas districts disbursed 98.1%. 5 units that disburse 100% of their allocated public capital are Cần Thơ City's Education and Training Department, Cần Thơ City's Radio and Television Station, Cần Thơ University of Technology, Cần Thơ College of Economics and Technique, and Cần Thơ City's Judicial Department. one of 5 other units disbursed the capital at the rate of over 95%. To well carry out the capital disbursement rate in 2023, the chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee requested department sectors and districts to focus on speeding up the progress of public investment capital disbursement allocated for 2023. Following decision number 151 of the General Vietnam Road Administration on compulsory installation of Chinese surveillance devices on automobiles, remarkable results have so far been recorded. There are a total of 67 transport businesses in the whole city with nearly 6,000 vehicles. Besides, there are more than 4,000 lorries of businesses specializing in construction materials, gas, fuel, various kinds of petroleum. Inspectors of the city's transport department have organized propaganda and checked the execution of the regulation. As of now, nearly 9,500 vehicles have been assembled, the Chinese surveillance devices. Phương Châu International Hospital under Phương Châu Medical Incorporation is the first and only hospital in Mekong Delta region that has got the international quality standard for RTAC, or Reproductive Technology Accreditation Committee. To get RTAC Certificate 2018 International Version, reproductive support units must meet all 12 crucial criteria and 7 others on good practice. Specifically, Phương Châu International Hospital has applied a close identification procedure with a focus on more precise treatment for infertility. More than 10 years after operating, the in vitro fertilization department of Phương Châu International Hospital has given advice to more than 31,500 couples with a success rate of around 74%. More than 3,000 babies were delivered by the in vitro fertilization method at the hospital.
Ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation is indispensable trend in tourism sector. In the past time, the functional sector of Cần Thơ City plans many measures in order to support tourism as well as supplier more conveniently towards building the image of Cần Thơ City to become a large tourism center nationwide.
In parallel with promoting information dissemination on social networking sites, since September 2019, Cần Thơ City has put into operation the tourism portal at kenthoutourism.vn and the Cần Thơ Tourism application. This set of smart travel solution is considered to be comprehensive, allowing visitors to look up and search for tourist information by location, such as accommodation, cuisine, tourist suggestions, shops, entertainment, and so on.
This application helps businesses convey information about destination and attractive travel programs that will help visitors feel close.
At the recent workshop was held by Cần Thơ Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism in early December 2022, many solutions were introduced to continue to bring efficiency to digital transformation of the tourism sector, in which there is a smart travel card named Vietnamese card. This is a cooperation product between the Vietnam National Administration of Tourism and the Department of E-Commerce and Digital Economy, Ministry of Industry and Trade on applications to support tourism development. In addition, some units have introduced non-cash payment solutions and e-commerce platforms to accompany the development of Tây Đô tourism sector.
In Cần Thơ City, Mekong Export Digital Media LLC will have a training session to support businesses to grow on the e-commerce platform and support partners who are one-to-one supplier with step-by-step instructions so that everyone can master the process and understand what criteria they need to meet to be eligible for the Mekong Export e-commerce platform.
In the coming time, we will continue to coordinate with other departments and continue to accompany businesses on how to strengthen propaganda and advocacy for the community to be conscious of digital transformation. Businesses as well as tourists will actively participate in this digital transformation. Thereby, it's possible to connect and apply digital transformation in tourism as well as routes and tools to create regional linkages as well as create opportunities for cooperation and development between businesses in the locality as well as out of the city and abroad. Smart tourism is one of the fields that Cần Thơ focuses on building and developing. This is not only an opportunity to improve competitiveness, but also an important direction to develop tourism more sustainably in the new context.
The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continues on the occasion of the New Year 2023. We wish you a peaceful, prosperous, and successful New Year. And now, goodbye and see you next time.